Hello, welcome, Devil Sniper here, and today I'm bringing you an absolutely tank team. This is my Devil May Rage team. I'm doing a new series that will be coming out shortly, just getting all the footage together. But yeah, basically this is my Devil May Rage team. It's a team I've always wanted to build. I've always wanted to build an expensive team and a team that I want to use for a long time, and a team that I can always add to and change players to improve it. I'm not a great fan of the 4-5-1, but I've got to say, for this actual team to get the players in that I chose, it works really well, and they scored me a lot of goals so far, which is really quite cool. So yeah, let's get on with it. It's basically, it will cost you 582,000 if you don't go for inform cards. If you start playing around with some inform cards, it can cost you in excess of about 944,000 to 1,000,000 coins, really depending. But yeah, let's get a crack on. Diego Alvarez in goalkeeper position, 2,200 coins. Sold my last one and made a profit. Sold him for 3,200 coins and bought this one for 2,200. What can I say? Is he worth it? Yes, for the price, definitely. 91 diving, 90 reflexes, savers his arse all day long. 75 position, 72 handling, 57 speed. Hinder him. You're not always going to keep a clean sheet. Don't rely on him. He's not a Buffon. He's not a Casillas. You can't rely on him that much. But he will, he will go big at times you expect him not to. In the centre back, my first centre back, we're going with Santana. Great centre back, absolutely great centre back, and worth every penny. 3,200 coins. I played 10 games with him, and at this moment in time, he's my favourite centre back. I like Dide. I think Vasco da Gama is fantastic, but this lad, just every time I play with him, I just feel more and more confident. He's a tank in the air, he's a tank at defending. 77 is slightly underrated for me, but you get great pace with him, and his passing is pretty good as well. Solid and reliable, as long as you just do the things you need to do with a centre-back, which is get the tackle in and pass the ball short. Don't go for anything spectacular, because that's not what a CB is all about. My second centre-back, you may have just seen him. Add player is, of course, Silva. Thiago Silva. What can I say about this lad? I'm sure it's been said a million times before. 147,000 coins. Is he worth 147,000 coins? Yes, because he's an absolute lifesaver. He's 3-star weak foot for me. He's a little bit underrated. I think could be like a 3.25 or a 3.335 weak foot. His passing is good. Defending of 88 is just unbelievable. His headering from corners or defensively is astounding. His pace of 82 is more like 86, 87. He feels so quick, and he has 72 dribbling, which means he can do the basics, but does the basics really well. When I say really well, comfortably. The ball doesn't feel like it's out of control, and he gets you out of situations. He never left me. He saved my arse so many times just because he's an absolute tank, I put Marcelo in at left back, obviously to get the link between Thiago Silva, Alves, and of course Santana, because they're very important within this squad build, to be honest. But Marcelo, I didn't really want his inform card or his team of the year card, the blue one, because it goes for like 600,000. I think I said for about 300,000. That's way too much money. Even though I sold everything I had to fund this squad, I basically sold everything, including my silver wizards, which I made 85,000 coin profit on the whole team. And I had like 1.7 million coins, and now I'm left with 200,000. So it shows that I've spent a lot of coinage over the last sort of day or so. Anyway, Marcelo, 40,000. Is he worth it? Yes. 83 pace, 80 defending. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Going forward, brilliant. Defensively, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. My right back, I'm putting in a cheaper right back, but you can interchange Lahm with this lad, Pizak. Oh, my Polish is shit. I do apologise if you're Polish. This guy is tank. I love him to bits. He's brilliant. I watched him the other night playing for Dortmund. He nearly chipped the goalkeeper with an audacious little chip. It didn't come off. Paid 79,000 for him. He's brilliant. He really is brilliant. But if you want to turn it into like a nearly 1,000,000 coin team, then put him in. But to be fair, Lahm is fantastic at 21,500 coins, absolute tank. 82 pace, he's a lot quicker. Dribbling, he gets you out of trouble. It's controlled dribbling. 82 defending, unbelievable. 82 passing, phenomenal. He was never out of position. He was going forward, but he was always back, and he had to be because the player playing in the right midfield does not defend, and same with my lad in Cam. They do not defend, so he had to do a lot of work down this side, and it's a good job these two were there. They're absolute rocks. So let's move on to the CM. Now the CM is very important. I wanted someone who had basically a tank weak foot, because he needs to be brilliant with both feet. He needs to be able to spread the ball out here, out to these guys, and he has to do it very, very well. And I wanted his informed card, but I'm going to wait for the price to drop, because it's going for ridiculous coinage at this moment in time. So 9,000 coins for Hernandez is fantastic, because he has the 5-star weak foot. 4-star skill moves are an absolute bonus. As you know, I don't have skill moves in my locker at this moment in time, but I do plan on remedying that situation and just trying to practice. Dribbling 85, brilliant. Passing 82, fantastic. Defending of 67, underrated. His defending is a lot better, and he does sit in front of the back four in a fantastic fashion. Don't be misled by that 67, and he's well and truly worth it, trust me. Left midfield, I had to go for Neymar. Who else could I put there? The lad is... jury's still out for me. Do I love him? I think I love and loathe him. I have moments of inspiration and moments where I just want to smash my head against a fucking brick wall with him. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, 5 games, no goals, 91 pace, brilliant. Dribbling, brilliant. Shooting, not bad to be fair. Everything else about him I don't really give a shit about. His passing is alright. His crossing is pretty damn good, to be fair. That's one thing I did notice. His crossing was pretty and tasty. Passing wise, just again, short to medium range passes. Don't try and be a superstar with him. Don't go for the long ones. First Cam. Now, as I say, you can turn this into a £1 million squad builder by putting in his inform card, which I paid 160,000 for, which is a lot of coinage. 2 games, 1 goal. But for this actual squad build, I'm going to put in what I bought originally, which is his standard card. What is better? I might do a review on it, because there is a difference between the 2 cards for me personally. I mean, I haven't actually seen any reviews on it. I'm sure there's millions of them on YouTube, but everyone's different. Everyone has their own thoughts and opinions. 1,500 coins makes it cheap, fantastically cheap. 3 goals, 1 goal from 3 games. Sorry, 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. I don't need to tell you about this lad, because he's brilliant. I even pull off fucking skill moves with him. He really is a tank player. Now the Cam, I love this guy. Always wanted to have him. I decided to spend out 206,000 on his inform card, and yeah, I think his inform card. I'm not going to say. Perhaps I'll do a review on it. I don't know yet. But his standard card, 4 games, 3 goals. In simplistic words that everyone will understand, tank. Absolutely freaking tank. Going forward, tank. Dribbling, tank. Passing, an absolute tank. Pace, tank. Shooting, unbelievably underrated. Absolutely bloody tank. Love him. Absolutely adore him. I ain't gonna lie, I adore the geezer. He's brilliant. I think he's such an amazing talent, and to own the inform card, let alone his standard card, was I'm pretty chuffed. Now, I've never ever had this player, never ever used this player, and it had to be Arjen, someone I've wanted for a long time. Never had the coinage to do it, hence why I sold absolutely everything to fund him, because basically when I was sitting there with 1 million coins, I thought to myself, oh wow, I could have Ronaldo and no other fucker, which would be pointless. But at least this guy, 225,000 coins. He ain't bloody cheap. There's a reason why he isn't cheap. 93 pace, 92 drib, 85 shooting, 80 passing. 5 games, 4 goals. His left foot is not a hammer, it's a fucking rocket launcher. Cut inside, shoot with it. Don't do anything else. That's all you have to do with Robin. Robin, sorry, I do apologise. That's all you have to do with him. That's all you have to do. His dribbling is fantastic. It feels so controlled, so smooth. Cutting in onto his left foot and hitting it from anywhere feels so controlled, so smooth. Passing, controlled and smooth. Even with his right foot, which was only given to him to stand on. Now, originally I put this lad in at centre forward, and love him, loathe him, hate him. He cost me 2,900 coins. He has a weak foot of 4 stars. He has skill moves of 3 stars. He's slow. He feels even slower than 76. He has a decent shot if he can be asked to get into position for it. I just didn't enjoy playing with him, even though, look, 4 games, 2 goals. He's okay. He's okay. But the player I would love to have in there, and who I bought, and I'll just do a quick swap is... There he is. Absolutely brilliant. I love this lad. Fantastic. I spent 9,500 coins. He's only played one game for me. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, 90 pace. He's brilliant. I don't particularly like him in the ST position, but he's a better alternative than Gomez, to be honest. And to be honest, I plan to get Neymar perhaps there and then being able to switch up the team. The team's not finished yet. Don't get me wrong. The team's definitely not finished. There's a lot of things I'd like to do with this team. There's a lot of players I'd like to add. You know, predominantly I'd like to bring in, say, Ronaldo in here, keep Marcelo, perhaps mix up. I'm happy with this side of the team. You know, these two players here have got to stay in it for me. They're fantastic. Perhaps, you know, Ronaldinho's got to stay, but I don't know how I'm going to interlink him with Ronaldo. If I can get Ronaldo, at the end of the day, he goes for huge coins that I just don't have. My biggest problem is here. As you can see, everyone's 9 chemistry apart. Wow. Why is it not showing you 9 chemistry? Which is ridiculous. It is 9 chemistry. I have no idea why it's not showing 9 chem. Come on. There we go. 9 chemistry. It's all 9 chemistry. It works perfectly. And again, it always does this. Do you know what, EA? I hate you. Absolutely. Fuck off. There we go. 9 chem. Everyone is 9 chem regardless. I fucking hate EA. But yeah, it works perfectly. And I just want to keep that 9 chem. I would just love to have a proper out-and-out goal scorer up front. Anyway, I've rambled on for nearly 12 minutes. Enjoy the goals. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed the video and you really do like this squad builder, then please, just this once, give me a thumbs up. I'd really, really appreciate it. I will be doing an absolutely tank super budget team, which I think is going to be under 10k, and they're all non-shiny, and I tell you what, they're an absolutely beast team. Absolutely beast team.
The dumb shit, he gon' open the sky, unleash the fire with eruptions. No human will survive through our lives, we've been corrupted. Everybody's gonna die when the angels sound the trumpets. So in the meantime, I want God to understand me. I'm just trying to stay alive and provide for my family. Represent rap for the hip-hop nation. I don't care if you're alien, black, white, or Asian. A lot of people sheep, lost, trapped in the matrix. Too weak to see the situation that we're faced with. Gotta get a little bit deep, spit it up like I have to move. You ain't gotta lick the wounds, I'm a rapper suture. Ooh, get a groove when I step in the room. Lyrically, he back from the future. And my past filled with tactics to smash through the atlas. Till I flash so fast, I'ma crash through the planets. God told me to spit just to see what y'all doing. You ain't black, white, rich, poor, stupid, you're human.
Right into the cold dark night, gonna stop all the suffering. Gonna open up the sky into the light shines. I'm gonna play my song and it all begins. Gonna fly right into the cold dark night, gonna stop all the suffering. Gonna open up the sky until the light shines. I'm gonna play my song and it all begins.
Feel like my every breath is old. Insurance like a gecko. Thoughts futuristic, swag in Depeche Mode. The head of household, my accounts fold like origami. The world's so cold, earthquakes and tsunamis. The fear factor is seeing my peers captured, pouring out beers after, crying tears and laughter. In this chapter, there will be so much disaster. Raising kids, days moving faster. Prayers with the pastor, the planes in the atmosphere. I'm flyer than the flies here with thoughts of a pioneer. The dead of a government, born there but die here. We're time to a year, dead then but I'm alive here amongst the poets. Man, it took months to show it with all inequities. Small chick, double D's, my family tree, shed a leaf. Yeah, that's my growth. For that very same reason, I won't stay blown.
Right into the cold dark night, gonna stop all the suffering. Gonna open up the sky until the light shines. I'm gonna play my song and it all begins. Gonna fly right
ceremonial sound, angelic choir singing, fire breathing, while you're grieving. I am leaving every trace of evidence for you to believe in. I'm even sipping tea with the demons to keep you breathing. The reason that I love you so much ever since Run D&J touched me in such a positive way. Started writing, quoting lines, meant the most to me when my son Isaiah first wrote a rhyme. So hip hop, that's why I feel to you I owe my life. Yeah.